We literally got the engine 1 week before qualifying in Long Beach. So Tom, Martin, Tommy, and myself, we were just busting out, trying to get it done.
I'm like a proud father seeing it sitting here. So it was a really cool process, and I'm really pumped with the outcome.
When going into Formula D, like, we kind of had that idea we were going to build a crazy car with all these technical things, and then I kind of sat down and figured, like, the more things you fabricate, and I'm a fabricator, so like the more things I make, the worse it's going to be. So we basically stuck with everything factory that we possibly could.
Over the last 10 years, I've had the opportunity to get crazy behind the wheel of just about any car that you can name. For me, my weapon of choice on the Formula Drift circuit and the street is the Ford Mustang. So because you need so much grip in drifting, I mean, so much grip that sometimes we're pulling the front corners off the ground, you need a lot of power to drive through that grip and keep the tires lit in the car sideways. We chose to reach out to Roush Yates and the crew at Ford Racing. They built us this really amazing, reliable 850 horsepower, 410 cubic inch V8. It's a torque monster. It revs to 8,500 RPM, and it's just there every time my right foot wants it.
So in Formula D, there's an immense amount of cars. You have turbocharged cars, V8 cars, turbo V8 cars, supercharged cars. Then you have American cars, Japanese cars, European cars. And I kind of went a different avenue, and I went with a turbocharged BMW. All right, so with this car, I stuck with a 2.9 liter BMW inline six with a Garrett GTX 3582 turbo. We're running about 30 to 35 pounds of boost, depending on the track and how much power we need. The importance of the wing is a large side plate. This is actually built to the millimeter, the maximum spec that you can have. And when you're going into turns at like 70, 80, 90 miles an hour, just think about like when you're driving down the road in a car and you put your hand out the window, like how much force? Like your hand is like 1/8 of the size of this thing. So like imagine how much force that can put back onto the car. So we run these basically to allow you to stay on throttle more so you don't have to lift at big angle because you're going to spin. You can just stay mashed on it and use the forward bite with like the Nitto tires to keep yourself going.
So new for this year is K-Tech 463 cubic inch LS based engine. It's got 14.6 to 1 compression. It's pretty high. I was scared to drive it, and they were like, nah, they literally said we flogged it on the dyno harder than you ever will. It's good. And I was like, okay, let's go. So here's the front driver's side corner of my vehicle. You know, we run Motegi wheels, super strong. I've only bent one ever, which is maybe sounds bad, but it's really good. We run Parshot Max links, knuckles, give you crazy angle, which is really important for drifting. KW shocks, super adjustable. We adjusted the shocks yesterday, made a big difference on the car overall. And then the last part is the NT05 tire. You know, really sticky, really confidence inspiring, very stable. You know, I'm not scared when I'm out on the track, and that's the biggest part, is just confidence in your equipment.